Hey everyone, how's it going? So, hi there. It's hard for me to know how to start this video, just because of the title, which you will have seen if you've clicked on the video. So anyway, I am making this video to do courtesy to everyone who follows my channel, and to inform you all that I am, for the time being, ceasing my presence on BookTube. As a content creator, at least, I have watched a lot less BookTube for the past several months than I ever have since getting into BookTube. But I have watched BookTube, and I've even left some comments, and I hope to continue to do that. But for the time being, again, I am not planning to be making videos consistently. That's another thing I would like to emphasize, is in addition to continuing to watch BookTube, hopefully to leave comments and have something of a presence, I may pop down and make another video every now and then if something inspires me, right? So I'm not exactly dropping off the side of the world from BookTube. I am also on social media. I am on Instagram, where I'm actually fairly active. I post periodically, I suppose I post. Not always book-related, but I'm there and I post. And I also like sharing stories and stuff. I am also on Twitter, although I'm not sure who uses Twitter anymore, but I am there. I will go ahead and leave links to both of those social media accounts on this video for those of you who want to follow me there who don't already. You can also get in touch with me there if you want to. And in addition, I will, in the description of this video, leave my Voxer handle if anyone wants to get in touch there and talk there. I am always open to talking through Voxer. I can't say I'm great at it, but I can do it. And some of you may be wondering why I am ending my presence on BookTube, and I don't blame you, but over the course of last year, I had started to sense in myself that my heart wasn't entirely in making videos anymore, even though I still read, I still love books. You know, that last video I made where I had the book nerd hat on, I had just bought that hat the day before that or so. So I still love books. I still love reading. I have been reading a lot actually lately. But for some reason, my heart isn't quite in making videos anymore. And I can't quite say why. I think it got to a point where I felt like I had kind of said everything I had to say. It felt like I was getting repetitive, and I was getting a little bit bored with myself. And I figure if I'm getting bored with myself, then probably viewers are going to get bored with me. And in addition to just feeling like my heart isn't entirely in it, I also had a kind of epiphany last year. I had like 5 different epiphanies / existential crises last year. And one of them was that I desperately need to make more room in my life for real leisure, for like actually giving myself a break. For the past several years, I have not really done that. I thought I was good about doing that, but I wasn't really. My quote-unquote leisure was usually, well, reading. I don't know what you just saw, the cat right there, but hopefully not too much. Was reading, watching movies, listening to music, making BookTube videos, right? And sometimes watching BookTube videos as well, of course. But what hit me last year was that even though I regarded all of those as leisure activities, and certainly plenty of people find them to be leisure activities, I wasn't approaching them like leisure activities. I was approaching them like work. And so they were kind of just an extension of my workday in a way, if that makes any sense. And so if you were to look at the number of hours I worked in a week at my actual job, which is still being a student, it would probably be something reasonable, like 20 to 40 hours. But if you were to factor in all the time I spend watching serious movies, listening to quote-unquote serious music, reading, making BookTube videos, this, that, and the other thing, watching BookTube videos, the amount of time I quote-unquote worked a week would probably be something like 60 to 80 hours, which is like, to my mind, workaholic levels of hours spent working. And it just hit me last year that I need to make more room in my life for actual leisure, for just sitting around and vegetating, for playing video games or something, right? Or watching a really dumb show, or scrolling through TikTok, or just staring off into space and taking a nap, or something like that. Or cooking, something like that. That's still stimulating, but not super mentally taxing, right? And I think one of the ways in which I can make myself more open to giving myself real leisure time is to lay off on BookTube. So that was the big part of what happened. As I said in my last video, a lot happened in my life last year, and I don't really feel like going through all of it here. So there's a bit more to it than what I've just said, but that probably is the biggest part of why I'm changing this particular part of my life. And again, if you were to reach out to me on Voxer, which I hope you will if you want to, again, my handle, I'll leave it in the description. If you want to reach out and ask me more, I am happy to share in private. I don't know how I feel sharing everything in such a public place as this. Even though I have shared some things in social media and whatnot, I don't know why. Sharing things on YouTube sometimes makes me nervous. So anyway, so yeah, just to recap, the points I want to make is that don't expect regular videos from me anymore, but also don't think that I'm disappearing completely. I may make a video if I'm inspired, and also I will still be around. I'm not just dropping off the side of the world. Some of you do follow me on Instagram already, and I love that, and I love chatting with people on Instagram and just following people on Instagram. So if you don't already, I hope you'll follow me there, or on Twitter. I'm not as active on Twitter anymore, but I am still there. Or on Voxer if you want to get in touch with me there. And certainly I will keep reading, and I may consider doing something like, maybe I won't make videos regularly, but at the end of every year, maybe I'll make another video wrapping up the year or something like that. But I don't know. If like a big issue of discussion were coming up on BookTube, as periodically tends to happen, one of those sort of kerfuffles we get into on BookTube sometimes, if one of those came up that I felt like I had something to say about, then I might jump on and make a video. So anyway, again, I don't want to say I'm dropping outside the world, but I'm not regularly going to be making videos. So this has been a tough video to sit down and make. I've really procrastinated on it just because I do feel bad. I feel particularly bad that I made a year-end wrap-up video for 2022, and maybe some people watching that, some of you watching that, would have watched it and thought, oh, cool, Lukash is back now. He's making a year-end wrap-up, he's going to keep posting. And I feel bad if anyone thought that, because I was already planning to sort of end my presence when I made that video. I just felt like I sort of owed people at least something to wrap up my time on BookTube, aside from just a video like this, which I'm doing now. So I apologize if it feels like I led anyone on with my last video, making you think I was making a comeback after 4 or 5 months not making any videos. So I do feel a bit bad about that. But anyway, I will leave it at that. And, happy reading, happy booktubing for those of you who post booktube videos and watch them and comment and such. Happy booktubing. Again, I hope to be present for some of it, but I won't be present for all of it. And anyway, I don't really know how to end this video, because I've never ended a video, which was also the end of my channel. But I will just say goodbye and let you all go now. So, bye guys.